What do I feel like doing? Looking for treasures? Maybe. Killing skeletons? That's also fine. Go out and find chickens. Now we're talking. But once I get all the treasures, someone might steal them from me. Someone may easily take away 2 hours of my life. Nah, my crew will help me with that. Right? Right? Sea of Thieves is like one of those cakes you find on TV shows. It's gorgeous, but the insides are fine. You're asking why that is? Well, let me enlighten you. You start your journey by boarding your ship. Beautiful ship for a beautiful day of beautiful adventures. Adventures that are highly limited to one of 3 missions. You kill skeletons, you look for treasures, or you hunt down animals. Today I decided to look for treasures. For what is a pirate without booty? So I find the island, raise the anchor and set sails. The moment you get into the open seas for the first time, you'll be amazed. We have never seen such an immersive pirate experience. The graphics are on point, ship controls feel great, and you constantly need to adjust sails for optimal speed. But then, after some maneuvering and dodging cannonballs, you successfully anchor. You get on land, and this is where you get inside the cake. I whipped out my riddle to solve and started looking for what it said. I looked far and wide, up and down, round and round I went. And I couldn't solve it. Seriously, this was the first time I legitimately couldn't solve the riddle. In fact, I spent 35 minutes looking for the painting of a lizard. But at least I found a different treasure. So let's pretend I got it through the riddle. After that, you continue your adventures. You can either sail back and cash in your booty, or you decide to steal booty from other players. And because at this point it is pretty much all you can do in this game, I decided to go for the one thing that has some variety: PvP. Honestly, you can have a lot of fun with PvP, but it can take a really long time till a funny moment happens. So I find my target and I go for it. Yep, even PvP isn't the best thing under the sun, because all ships have the exact same speed if they prime their sails. So trying to rob someone's ship takes a really long time. And if they try to take you down by invading your ship, you have blunderbuss. So they can't. So after a lot of chasing and juking, I was finally able to get my exploding barrel, drop it in their ship, shoot it, and steal their treasure. Of course, their ship didn't sink because they were 2 and I was alone. They easily repaired the ship before anything serious happened. At this point, the problem is that your ship is miles away, and if you teleport back, you'll drop the treasure you're holding. So I teleported back and sailed back to the spot where I dropped it. And long and behold, it was still there. So after this successful heist, I decided to sail back to the nearest outpost. Few minutes later, those guys weren't so happy that I got their stuff. So they decided to chase me all the way back to the outpost. The thing is, as I mentioned earlier, all the ships have the same speed. So they simply can't catch me. And they chased me for at least 8 minutes. That's 8 minutes of this. At this point you don't need your ship, so the land is your anchor. So I prepare my booty and quickly run to cash it in. And all of this for 450 gold. 450 gold. A skin for a ship is 70,000 gold.
Asshole. Loot your own stuff.
Sea of Thieves, everybody! Sea of Thieves. Is it an MMO? Well, it's really not massive, and even the bartender doesn't give you quests. What kind of MMO would that be? Is it a sandbox? Well, no. You can't make anything, and everything is set in stone. So what is it? Glad you ask. No Man's